What's up, guys? So with the markets all being red, today's a great day to be looking out for different buy opportunities of some stocks that performed really well in this last cycle. Right now, I'm taking a look at HYLN. It had a massive crash due to a bearish divergence on the weekly that finally played out. Looking right now, and it's possible this whole trend could turn into a could turn into a head and shoulders, but not just speculating for now. We don't really know. The main thing to me is where we're getting support right now is exactly on the 50 weekly EMA, and that's huge. Do I think it's going to go much lower? I really don't. If it does go lower, it could go down to 1584 or so. But as you see, we're going to take fib retracement right now with my assumption that this is going to be the bottom. Anywhere $17.57 to $18 seems to be getting support at $18.10 right now. It could come to $18. That's on the weekly. Obviously, it's been a lot of downtrend, and a lot of people are still going to keep selling due to the elections and getting really scared. But if you want to load up some bags right now, we have a pretty good chance of coming up to at least the $30 area. I think it's going to end up becoming a big rounded bottom here. And, I would definitely start taking a look at this thing because it did really well. And even though it had triple top and bearish divergence and everything, overall, if you're buying something down low that did so well, this is the time. So I picked myself up like 20 shares, I think, so far. And I might keep buying because I've been waiting for this thing to hit something that looked like the bottom. And honestly, that weekly 50 EMA was where I've been watching. On the daily here, we're getting a bunch of green TD9 flashes. As you can see, we already had a shit ton of all the moving averages crossing negative, which we've been watching. My buddies and I got a couple that are in on this. It's just been pushing the price down like crazy. But looks like, for the most part, I think we're all done with all these crosses. So besides just the selling and the overall what the market's all about right now, which is just straight indecision and fear, pretty much is just going to keep pushing the thing down, and has been, even though there's many signals that are saying to buy. So right now, at this given time, it's at 1810, 1815, something like that. It keeps bouncing. This is a great buying opportunity. This is not financial advice. I can't say that, but for myself and anyone that wants to look at this, if you're going to start loading up dollar cost average, starting from here, this is insane. I don't think this thing's going to go to zero. It's got pretty good fundamentals, and once all this indecision and crazy shit going on in the world is done with, this thing's going to be doing pretty well. So just trying to draw some trend lines here, see if I could see a potential of this showing a bottom, which if you line up some of the supports from the past, it does actually work out. There was the peaks. This was where the bearish divergence came in, clear as day. It's funny when you're looking at something and all excited of it going up, you forget to catch these things sometimes, but you got to always be keeping your eyes everywhere. I'll zoom in and I'll show you this terrible bearish divergence that we had right here. As you see right here and right here, the opposite effect going on. Bearish divergence that's on the weekly. There's a few stocks I've been looking at that have been having this. I've been waiting for them to drop. This one I missed that. But right now we're actually creating a bullish divergence because on the weekly we're straight across, if not a little bit up more. And on the RSI, we are showing we are way lower than we were in the last drop, which is not true. And as you see, the 20 weekly EMA is around $30. The 0.382 fib is around $33. If you were going to play this thing, you could play it from 18 to 29, $28, something like that. I'd probably possibly start unloading a little bit, sell half on not quite a double, but pretty close. So that's pretty much all I got. I'm just doing this emergency update because where I'm seeing the price right now, I don't think it's going to be down there for much longer. It's probably going to play back up to the 20s. So keep an eye out on this thing. The next 4 or 5 months, once everything blows over, if everything blows over, we're going to be doing well. So peace out, guys.